every single day. So if you're on the list, what's up, boo? Hey, hugs and kisses to you. First things first, I want to get into Cardi B. Okay, Cardi B, she is discussing how she's going to go on tour again and shake her floppy, diaper-fulled BBL. Okay, she wants to go on tour again and fall up and down the stage. She wants to go on tour again and do borderline soft promo for Bia's career by continuously mentioning the Bia challenge every night. Okay, Cardi B wants to go on tour, y'all, and she is just going crazy. Oh my gosh, guys, I want to do another tour.
I do want to go on tour real soon. However, I would ideally like to go on tour. I'll say about September, October, so I could be off November, December. There's so many people that's giving me so many different offerings. I'll probably make my decision in 2 weeks.
I don't want you to. I mean, you can go on tour, but sis, go be a mom. Go be a mom, okay? Only time I see Cardi B is when she's on stage recently or when she's out arguing with Stephon Diggs out in public. When is she being a mother? No shade. I'm just being honest here. When are you having time to, I don't know, breastfeed your newborn baby? I don't know, go shopping with your new babies or something? Like I don't ever see her, like, spending time on what matters, okay? Okay, I don't know, like, don't go on tour. Okay, you like, the tour that you already just went on, you barely was keeping yourself up on that stage without falling every other night, barely. People did enjoy your tour, I will be fair, people did enjoy, people did say it was fun, people did say you performed, but that's because you get on stage and throw tantrums and twerk your butt. That's entertainment, that's entertainment for hood rats. If you're a hood rat like Cardi B, that's entertainment for you, okay, that's fun for you. But if you're classy, you go get Beyonce tickets, okay? That's the thing, Cardi B fans can't buy Beyonce tickets, so they have to settle for Cardi B. That's why they're excited to watch her floppy butt ass flop on stage. Moving on to Cardi B again, she is nominated for 6 BET Awards, wow, okay? I mean, this is great. This is amazing. I mean, 6 BET Awards sounds about right for Cardi B. I mean, that's like, it don't get no lower budget than the BET Awards. I'm not surprised she got 6 nominations here. Okay, let's get into that tea.
Cardi B was not playing with y'all when she said she was popping back outside this year. And she's staying on y'all head top, dominating in every space. BET just announced that she is the top nominated artist for this year's 2026 BET Awards, coming in with 6 nominations. The first award I want to talk about that she's nominated for is the Fashion Vanguard Award, and it's an inaugural award this year at the 2026 BET Awards. And it's dope because it's honoring global figures whose personal style and fashion have made a lasting impact on the culture. And I'm not gonna lie, if you went to the Little Miss Drama Tour, then you more than understand it. If you saw the Met Gala, then you get it. And what's even more fire about this is that she is in that category with some of the heaviest hitters.
Now, she's nominated for Viewer's Choice for Outside. No. Who's picking that? Album of the Year? Hell no. Video Director of the Year, Cardi B, director. She barely writes her music, and you think I'm gonna believe that she directed a video of hers? Get out my face right now with that BS. Best female hip hop artist, maybe. She definitely released music, okay. Best collaboration, Every Time remix with Jeezy and Lotto. The song flopped, didn't make no noise, no. Fashion Vanguard, maybe. But even then, her fashions don't come from her thoughts or ideas. It's from her team and stylist, so I don't know. The only one I can see really going here is that the best female hip hop artist. She was the most consistent recently, you know. And everything else, I just can't see. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't see it. But let's chat. Are you all excited to see what she gets for the BET Awards? But nobody be checking for the BET Awards no more. Like, I call it the EBT Awards because, like, baby, it's giving low budget. I'm okay, like, if you get EBT, I'm not saying that you're low budget, boo. I'm just saying, like, do y'all get what I'm saying, though? Okay, let's move on. If you offended, bitch, fuck you. Moving on to Drizzy Drake. Drake is projected to become the first artist in history to simultaneously debut 3 albums in the top 3 in the U.S. via Hits Daily Double. So number 3 is Hibbity Bitty Bitty Bum Bum. Number 2 is Maid of Honor, 120,000. Iceman, 475,000. That is a very big debut. 400K? That sounds about right. I was expecting 500,000, but, you know, 400K is still really good. Y'all say he fell off. It fell off where? Now, is the music quality growing on me? Is the music growing on me? Because, you know, day one I said it was trash and repetitive. It's I like a few songs, but I can't say, oh, yeah, this is the GOAT. This is the best thing I heard all year. No. Not yet, at least, okay? But it's definitely become more listenable. You know, I play it in the car when I'm getting my food, when I'm chilling, when I'm vibing out with my homegirl. We get in Chick-fil-A milkshakes, then I punch her in the face because she annoying. I'm just kidding, I don't hit girls. But if you got a dick, I'm gonna hit you. But I'm sorry. What am I saying again? Oh, yeah, the music is growing on me. It low-key is growing on me. I think the reason why it's growing on me low-key, though, is because it's repetition. Like, if you keep playing something over and over again, eventually your ear kind of, you know, gravitates towards what you like. But am I gonna sit up here and say it's the best thing I heard all year? No, it's not the best thing I heard all year. In my opinion. I mean, if you think so, that's good for you. We gonna give you a cookie, okay? We gonna give you a cookie and a hug, okay? Because you deserve it, right? But let's talk, y'all. People are also saying that Maid of Honor is the best project. I haven't played Maid of Honor like that or Kibbity Bitty Bitty Bum Bum. I only played those other 2 on drop day, right? I just been playing Iceman because that's the main course meal. So I've been trying to get that through my brain, get that through my skull. But a lot of Drake music in the past, I didn't have to keep on reheating a song or reheating the album to like it. Like, it was immediate bangers, first few listens, you know? But I guess that's just how it works with music. You know, some things just change and some things evolve. And music, we get so much music on a day-to-day basis that I don't think we really have time to consume and, like, instantly fall in love with music because we don't digest it the same way. You know, we just move along so fast to all these songs. You know, we just, like, on the go. But I think when I sit down and really listen to a project, I can, you know, get some bites off of it and enjoy it. Dang, sweetie, you gonna be real loose by the time it's time to finish paying back all this debt, allegedly. Okay, you know, they say she gotta sleep with men for money, but now she has a case to pay. Girl, you finna be real loose, like throwing a hot dog down an empty hallway. Okay, let's get into the tea. Okay, let's get into the tea because I don't want to get messy.
Saweetie is getting sued because a Japanese promoter agreed to pay her $200,000, gave her $100,000 deposit. Saweetie went to Japan, performed at these other places, didn't perform at the place she was paid for, and now he want to sue her for millions of dollars in damages. This will not happen to Lil Kim because Lil Kim show up to all of her dates, and this is why that Japanese promoter should have hired Lil Kim, because she would have showed up on time. She would have performed very, very well.
Hold on, sir. Why are you bringing up Little Kim in 2026? Okay, like nobody cares what Kim would have did on tour. Okay, like nobody would come to a Little Kim show right now, okay, except for her 50 fans that are still lingering from the 1990s and early 2000s. I don't care. Anyway, back to Saweetie. Like, give me the mic back, sir. I think that Saweetie, the downfall of Saweetie is terrible. Like, Saweetie, what's going on with your career? Like, what happened? You was once the icy girl going crazy in the studio, can't stop, won't stop, gig wop, pretty B music. Now they saying you gotta sleep with men for money. You're getting sued and stuff. What's really going on, girl? Okay, I think you need to go ahead and redo your career. I don't think Saweetie cares enough anymore. You know, but hopefully this is not real. Hopefully this is a miscommunication, because a lot of lawsuits and stuff like this and crazy stuff, it be miscommunication. A lot of gray area. A lot of stuff isn't really being told to the public all the way, and a lot of stuff isn't really fully the truth. But no shade, but Saweetie's career was already a little bit wonky from the jump. Like, it was already a bit risky. Okay, all her songs were like built off of samples, and I'm not saying samples are bad, because you can use samples to build your career up, but you have to start being original after a certain point in time. She only got popular off of samples. Okay, and all of her music that she made was never really like talking about much, you know, very shallow. And I'm not saying shallow is bad, but shallow gets redundant fast. Shallow gets repetitive fast. And Saweetie never really talked about much of her music, you know. And unfortunately, Saweetie is pretty, and you know, you would think that she can use her privileges a bit more better, but she didn't. Unfortunately, now she has to allegedly sleep with men for money. I mean, is that kind of using her privileges? No, that's using your coochie privileges. That's different. Anyway, Saweetie, what's going on, sis? You know, you want to sit down with Ayanla and fix your life? Call me up, boo. I can book the call. Okay, I got her my phone call right now. Auntie Alanya, Saweetie broken. Moving on to Lizzo. Lizzo is doing promo for her new album. It's called B, and it's out June the 5th. And she puts on her Twitter, she says, I hung up new posters today for my album. Girl, where's the promo team at? Like, did the budget get cut that bad? You gotta bring your ass outside and put up your own posters manually? Come on now. Come on, sis. Come on. We got, like, this is, I guess this is supposed to be promo and cute promo, but this just looks sad to me. Imagine getting Grammys and getting, you know, #1 hits, and now you gotta put the promotional posters up yourself? That's not a flex, boo. And Zoya Banks says, Lizzo, this is so whack. She says, we don't care about your sassy attitude and minimal weight loss / photo editing. You being a fat B would be irresistibly sexy if you paired it with food. Cook for these black men on camera and stop trying to appeal to fat white soccer moms. I love your brand, Yitty, by the way. It fits so nice on skinny girls. Azalea, why did you have to be so mean to her? You know, she's trying. She's a woman who's trying. She's trying her best, and she just still flops every single day. Like, Lizzo's like she's a lost cause. I'm just kidding. But no, seriously though, I don't think Lizzo understands, girl. All this toxic positivity music is not gonna cut it no more. You know, all this, I'm happy, and you should be happy too. What if everybody doesn't want to be happy? What, you know, all this J.C. Penney's, Core, Macy's, TJ Maxx music, nobody wants to, like, I don't think anybody resonates with that. Like, people want to feel sad sometimes. And even if the music is happy, that toxic happiness is corny. Because it's cheap, and it's phony, and it feels performative. You know, go ahead and be happy. You have nothing to worry about. You're all fine. That's not the reality for most people, baby. Most people can't just play your song and feel happy. Okay? So stop it. This corny commercial jingle music has to stop, Lizzo. But Azalea was mean to you, okay? Azalea Banks was very mean to you. And also, why are you putting up your own posters again? Let's clock that again. I don't understand. Ow, 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 ow. Moving on to Nicki Minaj, okay? Nicki Minaj is still on top. Still on top. Pistol, still bang. So as of recently, there's been a lot of conversation regarding Nicki Minaj's choices. So a spokesman for Republic Records says that Nicki Minaj's record label said the company does not comment on Nicki Minaj's politics or her views, all right? They said, as Nicki Minaj's record label, we do not comment on her political activities. When she is ready to discuss music, she knows how to reach us. No shade, I agree. Why are y'all trying to make the label drama about, like, politics? Like, they're in charge of the music, the promotionals, the A&R. Like, they're not in charge of what Nicki Minaj believes personally in her life. Politics is very subjective. You pick an opinion, or you go with what resonates with you, and you move on, okay? Also, low-key, no shade, but let's be real. I keep saying this to y'all, but y'all so damn hard-headed. Most people who are in charge of things in the music business are Republicans. Those white men at the labels are Republicans. They don't care about no doggone Kamala Harris. They don't care about her, or no Joe Biden. Okay, they don't care about them people. They are on Trump's side. Trump benefits the rich. If you're rich, Trump is the guy. Tax breaks and all that stuff. Now, are all of his rules, you know, morally correct? No, but let's be real. If you are rich and wealthy, you want to protect your income. You want to protect your wealth. You want to protect your empire. You're going to vote for Trump. Okay, if you genuinely have wealth, real wealth, they don't vote for no damn Joe. No Kamala. And of course, there are exceptions. There are people who, you know, disagree with certain things and still vote for Kamala. And you know, you get it, right? But what I'm saying is most people, typically, who are running labels and stuff, they don't care about Nicki's opinion. They right along with her, supporting her. No shade. Moving on to a White House official, they have mentioned that there was no conversation about a pardon for family members, okay? They say, A family member pardon was never even brought up or even referenced. WSJ reports, okay? Officials also stated that Donald Trump's federal pardon power would not apply to her brother's state conviction, though it could apply to a federal offense for her husband. But like they said, that was never in the talks for Nicki Minaj, okay? So that shows you Nicki Minaj supporting Trump was never about pardoning anybody. And I always thought that. I always believed that. Oh, she want to pardon her family. She want to pardon her. No, let's be real. Trump is not going to just pardon somebody because they are in association with Trump. I never thought that was the case. Nicki does not support the actions of her brother. So why would she want to, like, come on now. Y'all just take anything and run. Oh, Nicki supports Trump because she want to pardon her brother. She want to pardon her brother. No. Okay, I never thought that. I never came on my channel and said that. And if you watch me, you know I never believed that. Okay, so, the truth is coming out. One thing about the truth, y'all, it always comes out. I don't care what it is. It always finds its way to light. Every time. Whether it's today, next year, next month, whatever. The truth comes out. My Maybach, black med, but I'm feeling myself. Jack Rabbit, feeling myself. Jack, he would think about me when you wax on, wax on, wax on. Moving on to 11 years ago, Nicki Minaj and Beyonce dropped Feeling Myself. And no shade, y'all, but if you really are a real deal, you like Flawless better. Like, no shade. Feeling Myself was cute, but it wasn't as tea as Flawless. Because we A-listers, we pay sisters, just watch right here, then face bitches. I confess I woke up like this. I just drink my cup like this. I just ask my flawless pick. Instagram the flawless pick. I took these flawless pick. I had to go on my Disney. Like, what? Like, that was way better. I'm sorry. Flawless was always the better collaboration between Beyonce and Nicki Minaj. But anyway, let me get back to the topic. 11 years has passed by, and, I was irritated. I was like 9 years old on YouTube trying to find a video for this song, and I couldn't find it. I'm like, what title? What is title? I was so confused at that age. I was like, hold on, what? And they kept this video, like, gate-kept for years. I like, seen the full video of Feeling Myself maybe about, 4 years ago? Like, that, and that was, like, 6 years after it came out. 7 years after it came out. I just seen the full music video, like, 4 years ago. So, that's crazy, right? I know. But let's chat. What's the better collaboration? Is it Flawless, or is it Feeling Myself? Because we A-listers, we pay sisters, just watch right here, them face bitches. I confess I woke up like this. All the drink in my cup. Oh, Ice Spice, you embarrassing. You in the same boat as Saweetie. Okay, y'all downfall is just hilarious. But it was expected. Ice Spice went from performing in stadiums with Taylor Swift, being on A-list collaborations with Nicki Minaj, doing Barbie World, Princess Diana, to now having to perform at Summer Jams. Ooh! Oh, girl, you was a flop. You was a job. Career said, it's going down, Barbie. Career is going down. Anyway, it says that she's going to be performing at, what is this? She's going to be on the main stage, right? Yeah, main stage. After Rick Ross performs. Why is Rick Ross performing on here? Ain't you supposed to be? Anyway, let me just stop. Congrats, Ice Spice, for booking the stage. You never really cracked the formula for your stage shows. Like, how artists kind of have their, like, thing on stage? Ice Spice just, stands on there and walks around. She never really found her footing yet with performing. But that's why I say artist development is important. Okay, she got up here off the viral song off Instagram, Instagram, TikTok song, and she never quite found her footing yet, And, it's sad, child, it's sad, but it's okay. Moving on to Michael Jackson. Ow! Whoa! Y'all, I have some good news. I saw the Michael Jackson movie today at 3 p.m. sharp. Didn't start till 3:15. Them little previews be kicking you in the butt. But I saw it, y'all, and I don't know how I feel about it right now. It was great when it came to, like, the overall performances. I mean, Jafar did amazing. I mean, he was so good. That little boy who played Michael Jackson, he can sing really well. I mean, like, I got chills. I was like, what? I love the performance of Bad. I mean, that movie really, like, showcased amazingly, like, how his hits are timeless. People in the theater was dancing, like, to his music, even, like, 30, 40, 50 years later, okay? But the movie ended very weird, and it ended abruptly. I didn't like that. I feel like the movie also was just, like, the only rise and fall was, like, leaving Joe Jackson. Wow. I mean, it just felt like, I didn't like that. Like, I wish we got more hits played in the movie. I know they're doing a part 2. But I wanted more hits. I wanted even more tea being spilled. I wanted more theatrics, But Michael Jackson as a person was kind of boring when it came to his interviews and how he, like, acted. He was kind of boring and calm. But maybe that's why the movie felt a bit flat at some parts, because Michael Jackson as a person is not this extravagant, crazy personality, insane, crazy acting, character like Kanye West, for example. So I guess maybe that's why it felt flat. But other than that, it was amazing. It was a great, great movie. It was so good. I was like, wow, this man was a legend. And his father was crazy. But yes, Michael Jackson is #1 on Billboard Global 200 single chart for the first time in his career. This chart didn't even exist when Michael Jackson was alive. That shows you just how impactful this man is, okay? So congrats to Michael Jackson. The movie was, I give it a 7.5 out of 10. Great, great performances, great music, great storytelling. But the storytelling just felt flat. It felt very, like, I don't know. It just didn't feel as, like, detailed or in-depth. They did give me a lot of things I didn't know about Michael. But I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna see that again. I don't think I'm gonna watch part 2 either. I will. I'm lying. No. Coconut water. He say I be copying Nicki Minaj's songs and lyrics. Yes, because you do. Trim's new video, Coconut Water, has gone kind of viral recently. It has over 1 million views, and the song has over 500,000 plays on TikTok. And people are saying they want Doja Cat on the remix. No, I don't want that. But Trim, I think that her music is definitely pretty Nicki Minaj coded, but that's people been talking about this for months now. We've been know she copies Nicki Minaj, but this song Coconut Water, people really feel like it's definitely a Nicki Minaj copy. Like this, they said the way she's talking, the way she's pronouncing her words, the accent is giving Nicki. But you know she is from Charleston, so it's like a Geechee accent. I think that's how you say it, Gala Geechee accent. Am I saying it right, y'all? My tongue gets slippery sometimes, so my words don't sound right. But I don't care. But no, let me chill. But no, I do think that Coconut Water is a pretty catchy song. But I think it's catchy only because it bites Nicki Minaj, you know. Carisha fans want her song to go on Billboard. Keep trying, baby. Good luck. Career is in the toilet. Songs can't get a hit for nothing. She can't even get on Billboard. Why can't you say so? Yeah, Doja Cat. If you need help for your career, just say so. If you wish that you did that Nicki Minaj song back in 2023 when she actually get a cowgirl, but you didn't, and now you regret it because you need that number boost, just say so. If your career is struggling because you can't say you love your fans just one time, just say so. Okay, Doja Cat, she has some BET Award nominations, which is kind of crazy because she normally never really gets nominated at the BET Awards. Doja Cat is nominated for Best Collaboration, BET Her, and Best Female Hip Hop Artist. Wow, y'all giving her that hip hop title now? Now, the song she's nominated for is for Go Girl with Summer Walker and Lotto. That song is okay. Good Skin, Rich 2, Big Mama No Kids, that song. Yes, that song. But I love Doja Cat's verse on that song. But Doja Cat dropped a whole new album, and y'all didn't even nominate her. Oh, I'm lying. They also added her song Gorgeous on there for nomination. Yes, Gorgeous is nominated for BET Her. That could win. That's cute. You know, Gorgeous is a song to uplift the girls. And the BET Her Award is, you know, Female Empowerment Award. So that'll be cute, you know. Yeah, that's cute, right? Oh my God, Doja. You're finally getting recognized by BET. Wow. Moving on to Beyonce. Beyonce has been credited as one of the reasons why America is one of the best countries in the world for culture and tourism via U.S. News. Beyonce is the reason for that? No. America is in the toilet right now. Economy's trash. A piece of bread is $30. You want to get some gas right now? Yeah, $50 for a compact car. Okay, if you have a luxury vehicle, you're paying $400 for a luxury car. I mean, but you know, if you have a luxury car, it don't matter. You have a regular sedan, that's like $75 for a regular Honda Accord. Okay, it's crazy out here. But Beyonce is the reason why it's so good, but it's not even good.